And we're off to a start in the women's open ski. This is a final. There's 15 girls competing this, and Grant Kenny, some big names.
Yeah, there certainly is, and Janine Harker from New Zealand is one of them. Cassandra Sedgman won the inaugural women's ski event last year. Natasha Leversuch from Cottesloe in Western Australia also does pretty well. Looking through the field, Jasmine Kelly won the Queensland Championship. She's from Maroochydore, and Amanda Rankin from Maroubra is also a very class ski paddler. But look at that distinctive black and white ski. That's Jasmine Kelly. She's the state champion from Queensland, and she has seen a gap and gone hard. I can tell you out the back there's a set building up. She's got to go left to try and get around that, but all sorts of trouble for the other girls back, still in the break.
Well, a lot of girls getting caught up in that break, but look at the gap that Jasmine Kelly has got. As you said, distinctive cow-coloured board, but she's just gone straight out. Her background is a ski background?
Certainly is. She does a lot of training in the kayak, but she's never really competed in the kayak. That's Cassandra Sedgman from Surfers Paradise, pushing hard. She won this inaugural women's ski race last year and is just getting through into to clear water. But look at this, Jasmine Kelly. That was a typical male start. That was an aggression right from the start. See the gap and go hard and take it.
A little bit of luck for her too, because there was a gap straight in front of her, but a 220-metre paddle. Would you say, without anything going too wrong on the way in, that this would be the leading margin now?
Well, I tell you what, a lot of it does come down to coming back. Nobody will close that gap. That's her at the bottom of screen now. She's only got about 50 metres to paddle to the first of the turning cans. There she is, pushing hard, good body twist, not a bad technique from Jasmine. As I said earlier, a lot of work on the water in training in a kayak, but never really done much racing there. Spends a lot of time in the surf, and that really does come and pay off.
Well, Amanda Rankin, she is a kayak paddler with the New South Wales Institute of Sport, having trouble, as to this competitor from North Bondi is having trouble as well. Probably Nikki Bando out there. But this lead that Jasmine Kelly has, when you see her style here, her paddling style, do you see the girls coming a little bit closer to the guys in the sense of style?
Yeah, that has happened. I mean, it's taken time for the girls to develop. The skis are exactly the same as the guys are paddling, so there's really no advantage. There's nothing given to the girls in that respect. It's in fact a bit harder for them because of the difference in the power, obviously, trying to move the ski around. You just got to get out there and learn how to use them. Now this is Janine Harker. She's doing it tough. She's a great paddler. I think stroke for stroke she'd certainly give Jasmine a run, but this is what surf's all about. Janine too has good surf skills. Clearly she's had a bad alley where she's had to punch her way through, and that's a bit of the luck of it. It's what makes winning an Australian Surf Championship so much more valuable, because you can come here year after year after year as the best in still conditions and not quite get through.
Well, if we look at the positions now, Jasmine Kelly leading. Another young girl that you said to look out when we were off there was Michaela Belknap. Now, she's only 16 years of age. There she is there. A great future for this young lady.
Yeah, she's done fantastic. 12 months ago, she couldn't sit on a ski, and look at her now. She's in the Open Women's Final. She's just 16 years old, working really hard. She's got not a bad technique, but she really does lack a lot of the power that will come as she starts to develop a little bit.
She seems to have a pretty good physique at the moment, but how would you suggest that she works on the actual power needed for this ski?
Well, I think at her age, the best thing to do is to just keep spending time on the water. Really, there's not a lot of substitute for that. Look at the gap. That's Jasmine Kelly, top left of your screen. She's on her way in. The rest of the girls, bottom right, are still making their way around the apex turn. So there's probably about 65 metres, and Jasmine, I can tell you, is absolutely brilliant downwind. She's training for the 50-kilometre Molokai to Oahu ski race in May at the moment, and she just loves these conditions. So really, she'll have to have an absolute disaster of a run home now to lose it from here. Well,
she's looking for any kind of runs, and let me tell you that these ski paddles do run on just about anything, so anything she can get here will be the leading margin. She's on one now. This could be it if she can hold it. She has good technique there holding it.
Pushing hard now. She can see a little lump. She's got to get over that lump. Now settles back down into the swell. As the tides come in here, you've seen the smaller waves have had less of a tendency to run right across that gutter out the back. Now she's almost dropping off this. Pushing hard. No, she's dropped off. Oh, there's another steep one behind her. She's going to have to push hard. She doesn't want that to catch up. If it does, it could be disaster.
Well, she wants to hold her balance here. The water is breaking right behind her. It has levelled off a little bit there, but we've got a change in second place. Michaela Belknap has slipped back, and Natasha Leversuch has now moved into second place, and it looks like Alison Cowdery in third. So as we follow in now with Jasmine Kelly, she's almost at the finishing line. Here she is now.
Yeah, just broaching right on the finish line. She's across the line now. Jasmine Kelly from Maroochydore. What an outstanding performance. I don't think she can believe probably the luck to some extent that she did have. She got that lucky break. It does happen in surf, but look behind. This is where the action is. I think that's Cassandra Sedgman coming through now in second position. One of the competitors who was right next to her actually came off. She fell off. Holly Hughesner, I think, is also up there from Maroubra. So Cassandra Sedgman now settles back. Enjoy the ride. It's not far to go. All she's got to do now is maintain control. Oh, and out the back, somebody's nosedive. Oh, and taken out another competitor.
Well, Holly Houston's come off with that. She was currently in third place, but she's been taken out. Now, let's just count the heads coming up. Yeah, the girls are okay. It's a Maroubra competitor. It seems to be probably Alison Cowdery. She was in third place, so now it is wide open. There's Cassandra Sedgman taking second. There's another girl going down, and it looks like the girl on the left-hand side will be the one that takes third. So Cassandra Sedgman in second.
Yes, and the girl from Noosa, that's Charlene Meredith from Noosa Heads, has come through and taken out third position. She's absolutely ecstatic. Look at that. Isn't it great to see somebody come through in third position and be so excited about it? That's what surf lifesaving is all about. I tell you what, this is one of the things you see with the women. In fact, they've got to spend a bit more. This is Michaela from Mooloolaba. It's a late takeoff. She's nosedive, needs to lean back. She doesn't. Look at the bow. It's bearing. The other paddler there on the left
Holly
should have paddled. Holly Hughesner. Oh!
Well, a big hit on the head, but let me tell you, she did come up straight after this, so she is up and okay.
Well, the big mistake there, first of all, from Michaela was she needed to paddle the ski at the bottom of the wave to help lift that nose up. Holly Hughesner was sitting there. She really needed to paddle hard at that time. Here's the results of the Open Women's Ski Race. Jasmine Kelly from Maroochydore has taken out the gold medal. In second place from Surfers Paradise, last year's winner, Cassandra Sedgman, and in third from Noosa, Charlene Meredith.
Jasmine, as we look into the water, there's carnage everywhere, but you've had a magnificent out and a magnificent in.
Oh, I knew it was going to be a bit of a rough race, and I just said, right, I'm going to have a good start and go for it, and if the other girl's going to sit back and wait, then see you later, and that's exactly what I did, and just sort of cruised around the cans and got a nice little wave in.
Well, state champion, now the national champion, but I've got to ask you about your ski. Is that mad cow disease or what?
Sure is. Goes a bit faster than a cow, but I love my ski, it's so cool. Oh, I'm stoked.
You love a national title?
Oh, I sure do. No, it's great. Really, I love these conditions. I love any conditions, but it was fun to get out there and do that. And all the girls did so well, and each year we're improving heaps, and we're just sticking it to them, so it's good.
Well done, Jasmine.
Thank you.